We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Mike Geibel Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's rugby coach Mike Geibel. And Mike, guys, getting ready for the BRRC Championship game this weekend. Talk about the build-up to the weekend and kind of how you guys are preparing.
We've just really been trying to peak at the right times, trying to fix the things that we need to fix game by game, looking at all of our matches throughout the year, finding those key points that we need to improve on, and then making those adjustments to get us to this point.
And you guys had a tough match against Iowa Central Community College last time out, 52-23 win, pie offense in that game. Talk about that game and kind of what was working for you guys.
I think once we settled down, we came out a little bit too overeager, I would say, and committed some penalties early and let them get on the board. That wasn't really in our game plan. So once we settled down and kind of got to what we planned to do and got to how we wanted to execute things, then we started to run the score up a little bit and started to roll. And
offense has kind of been the name of the game for you guys this year. You guys have scored 25 or more points in every match that you've played this season. Talk about the offense and kind of what makes you guys go on that side.
I just think we have a lot of skill and a lot of guys who can score from anywhere on the pitch. So we know that no matter who has the ball in their hands, there's a chance that they could put the ball in the try box.
And one guy who's been Mr. Consistent this year, Shadrick Mendoza, has made all 18 conversion kicks that he's attempted this year. Talk about his consistency and how that kind of benefits you guys.
It's great. Having a kicker like that, someone that you can rely on to add those extra points is just – it's something that a lot of teams may overlook or may not have the skill to have somebody to do that. And we're lucky that we have someone who can make all their kicks. And you said 18 of 18, that's 36 extra points that we wouldn't have thought, not necessarily having onto the scoreboard. So to get those 36 extra points spread out across the matches is great. It helps us win.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's rugby coach Mike Geibel. And Mike, guys, getting ready to take on a tough Thomas More opponent here in this championship game. You guys had a battle with them in the first time. Talk about that first match and kind of what you learned from that you're going to bring into this time around.
I think it's the same type of thing as we've been looking at all year. We had some things we didn't really execute the way we wanted to in our game plan for the first matchup against them. We played, I think it was like 3/4 of the match down a man. We had some yellow cards and then 2 yellows that turned into a red later in the game. So we were down a man for the entire second half. Cleaning up those things that we can do, cleaning up the mistakes that we made and committing penalties that we don't need to commit. If we can clean that up, we're gonna win pretty well.
And last year, you guys were BRRC champions in a close game with Principia. Having that experience and having that kind of championship under your belt, how does that prepare you guys as you go into this week's game?
It helps us a lot. Experience is really big when you get into the playoff rounds and into the knockout rounds and things like that. You want to be able to operate at a high level and be able to execute when you need to and not have the pressure get to you and cause nerves to create mistakes in your game. I think having all the guys with the experience is really going to help us.
And we talk about it this time of year with every coach. You guys have been through a full season already. You're going for this championship. What's your message to your guys right now as you get ready for this championship try?
We just want to keep the level high, keep the standard up, stay where we're at. We're kind of, doing well. We've been playing pretty well. The Iowa Central match, we put things together really well once we settled down. So just keeping it at that high level and staying up, at the top of our form is all we have to do throughout the playoffs, and we can get another national championship.
Thanks, Mike. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.